Here, hold this bag right here. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Hope each and every one of you are doing good. I'm right now, I'm out in the city of Manhattan, New York. I'm with my brother right now. We out and about. And something just came in my mind where I wanted just to point out is like, stop worrying about what other people think of you. Because you only have one life. And that one life, you sitting here really thinking and debating and doing what you want to do, but the only thing that's holding you back is because you're worried about what this person may say, what that person may think. And the only thing that who's only holding you back is only yourself. Because guess what? No matter what you do and how you do it, people are going to judge you. Before I get into the video, let me introduce you to myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And I ask you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. So where I'm going with this is this, right? I'm always going around people, I'm always having conversations, and one of the things that people, and a lot of people always do, is just that, oh my gosh, what do you think about this? Oh, you mean people are not gonna like me, people are gonna think I'm this, and people are gonna think about that. But guess what? Them same people have a mind, they have their own life. They have things that they have to work on. Nobody is perfect. Myself as an example, there was one point in my life where I used to be a person that always worried about what this person may think, what this person may see me, or how I may be perceived to people. But in all actuality, when you get around certain people, they don't really care what you're going through. They don't really care what you actually are doing. And for those that are actually judging you and that look at you a certain way because you do a certain amount of thing, you question yourself, what about them? What do you think about how they live in their lives? Guess what? They ain't gonna really tell you what they really going through and how they moving, because guess what? They're just not gonna tell you. Because a lot of people, and most people in this world, have insecurities. I have little insecurities about myself too, but guess what? I know I ain't perfect. And that's what makes me and gives me the confidence to continue to be who I am today, and how I'm gonna continue to live my life. But I'm over here in Manhattan, New York, and I ask you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe, alright? So the other day I was just out and about, and we come across people, and I do certainly, that they judge people. Most people judge. And I realized, guess what? Everybody judges. How? What you mean that everybody judges, right? The minute that you see somebody that's walking, you automatically have a thought in your head and a belief on what you think of how they are until you get to meet them. It comes a point in time where I learned myself that, guess what? Get to know someone before you have an opinion about who they are and how they are and what they're about. Because guess what? We have only one life. And think about it. Do you want to live the rest of your life thinking about what someone may think about you and how they feel about you? Okay, you got your heart broken before. Okay, somebody set you up. You ain't friends with that person no more. Whatever you told them, whatever you feel about them, okay, you told them what you had to tell them, and they think of you a certain way. But guess what? We all as individuals, as a people, we change. My mindset wasn't the same way I was when I was 21. My mindset wasn't the same way when I was 25. My mindset wasn't the same way when I was 27. But guess what? It made me today. Only thing that only matters today is what matters right now. focus on where you need to be and what you want to become, because guess what? That's your life. You are the director to your own life, meaning your life is a movie and you are the director. You set it the way you want it to be set. I'm over here with my brother, we chilling. This guy, we went out, man. We chilling. This guy, man, I remember when this school when he was a baby. The way I seen him, I thought about him, I still see him as if he was like 12. He was 6. That's the way I see him. But I see him today in the way he's moving. This is a grown ass man, because he makes the decision of his life and he's not worried about what other people think. Why? Because he knows and he's getting to know and he's finding himself. Now, the way I thought about him and how I seen him doesn't really matter to him, because all he's worried about and he's focused on is building and getting to where he needs to be. And that's how you ought to be. That's how you ought to be. No, I didn't judge him. I ain't judge him at all. If anything, he came, right? He tells me everything and he asks me about certain things, and I'm like, okay, bro, you know, I'll give him my suggestions. It's something I disagree with, I'll tell him, nah, I disagree with that. And I confirm with it, still 10 toes down, I'm like, nah, that's not a good idea. You know what I mean? But now, if he decides, right now, he's right there, he don't want to be on camera. If he decides that he want to goes and does his thing and what he wants to do for himself, that's his decision, because he's a grown man. But guess what? He's not worried about my thoughts. He's not worried about what I think, because I truly see that he sees that I'm not going to judge him. But there's other people that, for example, if they were on my shoes, they probably would judge him. But he knows and chooses who he talk to and who he want to be around, if that makes sense. So in life, we live a life that we only have one life. Now, for me, if I get around certain people and I know for a fact that they look at me a way like, and they think that I'm a certain way, even if I'm trying to, and then they want me to sit there and prove to them that I'm not that way, and no matter what I do to try to prove to them, and I show them facts that I'm not that way, and they still think I'm that certain type of way, I stay away from them. I certainly stay away from them, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, they just don't see you as what they believe. But guess what? They'll see somebody that's on TV. They'll see somebody that they don't know, and they'll happen to see that, okay, you know what? This person is this person that way, is that way, but they say they're this type of way. But you know what? Whatever they say, I believe what they say. But guess what? You as an individual, you as that person that's telling people and showing them the fact that you're not this way, but they think you are another way. That's the life that we live in with people now. That's the kind of life that we live in with people now. Because guess what? Most people don't really care how you feel, what you do, and how you do it. But guess what? When you do it and you become who you become, these are the same people that are trying to run after you and trying to be like, yo, what's going on? I don't know if you catch my message that I'm giving, right? Do you get my message that I'm talking about? You get my message, right? It makes sense, right? And guess what? Sad thing about this message right here, not everybody's going to get it. They'll look at the intro, they'll automatically think one thing. But this message right here, and I'm gonna sum it up in one. Stop worried about what people think about you and how you move, because guess what? You only have one life to become who you want to become. Alright? So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And I ask you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, in the comment below, and the comment pinned to the top, keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Ladies, gorgeous271.com. Come and support your boy, alright? Online clothing store, alright? So again, this is Gene, your best friend, and I'll see you in the next video, alright? Peace.